Now, before we press on, did that break the other seals in town? The other general purpose ones? Yeah, it did. So it's opened this to us now. Is there any reason for this to have been sealed off? Don't think so. It's not like there was any loot hidden behind here, is there? Because we could jump on the rooftops to get there anyway. Guess it matters not. We'll just press on to the old Haligtree. Although I really do still want some Smithing Stone 7s. I feel like the Haligtree is not a place one should be visiting without maxed out weaponry. So we'll snag ourselves a Site of Grace. And I will do a bit of research on where we can find some more Smithing Stones. Right, apparently, according to the wiki, there are 5 of them in Celia Crystal Tunnel when you defeat the boss. We haven't been to Celia Crystal Tunnel? Fair enough. We can easily get back there, it's just a case of remembering where the cave entrance is, or we could get there via the other method. Yeah, I feel rather than investigating the swamps of Caelid and just generally having a hell of a time trying to find anything, it might be a bit quicker to investigate the old Dragonburn ruins. Like so. Oh, we have been here before. So how did we not have the Site of Grace? That seems very silly of us to have not collected that on our travels. But yeah, this place should be a piece of cake now. Okay, we did have the Site of Grace. Where was it then? Oh, it's just much higher up than I thought it was. That would explain it. What a silly person I am. But yeah. Let's also change that out for our stamina regen. That feels like a good bet. So we've got those pests. We don't really need to worry about grabbing loot while we're in here. We're just trying to find our way to the boss wall. But those pests are going to do exactly what it says on the tin and try and annoy us at every opportunity. But yeah, if we can whomp them like that, then we haven't got a lot to worry about. Although Luna standing right in the way of the screen is a thing that might bother us. She's just here to add a little bit of extra difficulty setting to the area. She's a clever girl. She knows when life is too easy. Okay, that's that lad out of the way. What's over here? Oh. Oh. I guess we're not collecting that item today. But yeah, this looks like a bit that we're not familiar with. A new ladder, very nice. Yeah, this is all new to us, so that's cool. Sounds like there's pests about. Oh. Well, there were. Is that a kick ladder? Nice. Yeah. You lads weren't designed to deal with this sort of killing machine. Somber 4. So 4s and 5s, it seems, is the stone size that you get in this place. That's cool. It's good to know. May as well grab the chest. Even though I just said that we're not here for this reason. We'll still see what we've got in the way of loot. I don't know where that pest ended up that threw itself off the roof, but it's probably fine. And then is this the way to a boss? It's quite big, this cave. Impressive. What are you two doing? Faithful Canvas Talisman. Faithful's Canvas Talisman, I should say. What's that do? Raises the potency of incantations. Well and good. Probably be useful for some of the gang. But not really for Sam. The only incantation she needs is Flame Cleanse Me. And this should be a boss, one feels. Should we just overkill it by bringing in T'other Sam? Why the heck not? It's a Falling Star Beast. Cool. Ouch. Wow. Yeah, we haven't really got the weapons for it, but at the same time we're massively higher level than we should be for this area. So, I mean, it doesn't balance out even slightly. Luna. Even with Luna covering like a pretty important chunk of the screen. Yeah, that was way too easy. Come on, you. Shift your bum. So what did we get? Yeah, we got Smithing Stone 7. We got 1 Somber 6, 5 Smithing Stone 7s, Gravity Stone chunks, and Somber Stone Bell Bearing 1. So we can finally get Somber Stones 1 and 2. Good stuff. Good stuff all round. A useful little cave to visit. Right, it's back to base. Let's see what we want to do. Hugh. Oh man, we should have all the 7s we need. Yeah, we do. And then we've already got all the 8s we need. And the dragon. We've now got 2 maxed out weapons. 10 and 25. So we've got a few minutes. We could bob back to the Halig Tree and make at least a small amount of progress, possibly. It seems from Annie's trip here that there's very little of any actual use in this top area. It's just a case of getting down to safety down below. So we'll try and do that, even with Luna blocking a chunk of screen. See if we can find a fairly efficient way down. Now there is a branch down there. Oh! Okay, that didn't work. Right, Lulu has been dispatched. She's been gently escorted away from the front of the TV. I mean, we can definitely make that branch, can't we? We just need to be a bit more cautious. Oh, no, but then this is the branch that just leads back up to the branch I was already on, so pointless. Pretty sure killing these lads is also pointless, because most of these weren't aggroing on us. So, this big lad, on the other hand, let's get rid of him. Luna's now kicked off the covering that I put over the power button on my PC, so she might just shut it down at any moment. She's determined, basically, to distract me. The awful cow. Yes, yes. You lot do your thing. You, on the other hand... Right, stamina. It's fine, we lived. And then we press on down this way. Get some warming stones. Right, so that little platform over there is a good one to be on. Oh. Why are we suffering so much there from rock? This is awful. Are we treading on things that I'm not seeing? I mean, oh yeah, I see that flower now. Oop. Yeah. Turns out that first bit of the Haligtree is not the biggest drama in the world. And there's our Site of Grace. Now, did we miss anything back here? We missed a lever. Which does not move. So this will be a shortcut later on, I guess. Is this the elevator I think it might be? It might be, you know. Let's try dropping off. No, I don't think this is the elevator I was thinking of. Never mind. I've been informed that somewhere in the Haligtree is an elevator that you can drop onto. And although it'll kill you in the process, it'll also trigger the button to bring the elevator back up so you can just skip large chunks of the area. Now obviously we're not going to do that on our first trip through, but I would like to know where that elevator is, just because it could come in handy down the line. What with us doing 8 playthroughs of this area. See ya. Now, you on the other hand, that was a bit risky, so we'll just kill you the traditional way. There we go. Yup. Jeez, that's damage. Right there. Yeah. You're a strong boy. Now, where did you even come from? Still lots of opportunities around here to fall to our death. And this ladder leads back up, so I'm guessing this is an optional bit of loot up here? What are you lot doing? Can I persuade you all to just fall off? That would be preferable to you just camping the ladder like this. If you wanted to do anything other than what you're currently doing, that would be just spiffing. Right. Let's run away. Have a quick sup. See if anyone drops off to say hello. Oh. That one did. He survived. He's a sturdy fella. He's probably going to make his way over here now. Whoop. But I'm pretty sure these guys can't climb ladders. So, we'll get rid of you. And we'll get some rock grease. Wow. The loots. The loots are real. Hup! Because this actually is real loot. It is. A Pearl Drake Talisman +2. Pearl Drake, was that holy damage or just non-physical damage? Very nice. Could come in handy down the line. So yeah, decent bit of optional loot collection there. And then dropping off onto this branch is also an option. And And this takes us onto some rooftops. So this optional bit, in quotes, is a bit bigger than I thought. This might actually not be optional at all, but just part of the necessary. Although, geez, come on lads. Do we really need that many of you hanging around here? Can't see anything to do up here though, so what's the deal with you lot? You guarding a gate? It's a bit of a mystery. Yeah. It's a bit futile being up here. Got the attention of one of these lads, it seems. Now the rest are onto us. Now, you can stop that. Man, twin blades. They are probably the best weapon. Look at this shit. This is outrageous. Jumped over that guy's head, still killed him. Behold, mushroom. Yep. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Where does this take us? Down to a new place. There's a ladder there that we can't quite reach from here. Although we could drop off to get to it. Now, is this all forward? What would happen if I'd gone the other way then? Why did someone just die? Now we get knocked off this ladder. Okay, we're just getting killed off this ladder. Well, that sucks. Captain Distractor has spoken. We're off to fight some gargoyles. Good old jellyfish. Showing you the way to interesting places. You gotta love them. I'm hoping that fighting a couple of gargoyles won't be too much trouble with Unga and Bunga at our side. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's probably other places I could get Ghost Glove or 7, but I'm not certain. And I don't want to rely on wikis for everything. No, that's the wrong way. Sup, D's brother? Have an armor set that we don't need. Lovely. Will you stop? Good grief. Right, gargoyle fight. Should we try and bait him off the edge? It's generally good for a laugh, isn't it? Bonk. You hit a bloody rock, you knobhead. There we go. Oops. Ouch. Okay, we use a flask. Get wrecked. Get super wrecked. Right, gargoyle 1 down. Didn't even need to worry about trying to cheese it. I mean, we've got 2 plus 25s at this point, so this shouldn't be too bad, which is partly why I chose this route. Okay, you're over there now. That's fine. Don't hit my follower. Oh, bugger. Take this. And some of that. And down you go. Lovely. A couple of weapons. I mean, if anyone was going to use those weapons, it might be Wes. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to get to the deep root depths. I want all the HP. To deep root. No, we're not going to be here long. Although, we may as well kill the tree avatar whilst we're here. I mean, it is right here in our way. Strolling around there with its stupid lack of face. So why not? Oh, jeez. Ouch. But yeah, we'll face tank it. Oop, wrong flats. And we've accidentally switched to our longbow again. Oops, wrong button. And it's dead. Lovely. Made it slightly more difficult than it needed to be. But we got the job done. So now, yeah, we're just passing through this area. Should be nice and speedy. No, we need to head to the edge of the waterfall. I think. Not 100% certain on where we're going at this point, but I read something about something. And so we're going to try and do something about those somethings that I read. Hope that wasn't too spoilery. So let's have a look over here, shall we? There it is, probably. That's probably the thing we're looking for. Yes! It's another coffin. We've not used this one before. Whee! So yeah, it is, as I'd heard. You can in fact just get to Ironsel River Main without going through Ranni's quest. No miniature Ranni hanging around here by the look of it? Nope. Because why would there be? Who's Ranni? We've never met the woman. I don't think. Nope, we haven't been to Carrier Manor. We met Renna once. She gave us some wolves. But yeah, I've never heard of this Ranni chick. So we can now get as far as Astel. We could fight Astel if we wanted to. But yeah. We're here primarily for Gloveworts. Now, can we just get in here and give him a good whomping? Yes. Have we staggered him? Nice. Job well done. Somber 7. Lovely. And there's a Ghost 7. Excellent. So now we just need to find our way to Nokstella, I think, and grab ourselves a Great Ghost. And then we can max out the old Mimic. Ah, beautiful Nokstella. Come here for your holidays. It's lovely. Now, we don't have to go super far, do we? For the Ghost Glovewort? It's not in the first room, because that's the room to our left now. That's the skull shield. I don't think it's in the second room over here, but we'll double check. Stop that. That's the Bellbarian. Lovely. Maybe it's in this third room. No, that's Somber 7. Ouch. Cheeky gets. So yeah, I guess we'll go past Roly Ball Friend. And it'll be in this room on the right hand side. Can we persuade t'other Roly Ball Friend to drop down or not? I forget. He never seems to want to drop down. That's fine, we'll deal with him in a bit, once we've dealt with the more enthusiastic one. And there's our Great Ghost. So we've got everything we need to get Mimic up to +10. And then we can potentially do a better job against Malekith? Question mark? Probably not, to be honest. Do we press on? Do we need to press on? There's a golden seed, isn't there? They're in high demand all the time, it seems. We're fairly close to it now. Bit of the old Unga Bunga, and down she goes. Now, yeah, great sword first, please. Because you can be double whomped, no trouble. And you let your guard down for a second, and that was long enough. Oh, no it wasn't. I thought it was. Never mind. There you go, you let your guard down again. And then it was good enough. Yeah, down the elevator, and then Golden Seed. Which is always welcome, because we've got 3 of them. The fact we've only got like 11 flasks means a 4th one should be enough for another flask for us, one would hope. That charged flask. Fantastic. And one more stock, because if we're going to be using the Mimic, we're not going to be using our FP, which means we might want to use it for Ashes of War. Which means we might want to be able to make any of our Ashes of War heavy. Which means we need that one room in Stormvale, if I can remember how to get to it. What's up, friend? Yeah. Not much of a fight anymore. But that's fine, we're not here for a fight, we're here for useful loot. And it's not out this way. But while we're here, let's want the lads. Grab the Crimson Hood. But yeah, one of these side rooms. Here we go. It's almost like I kind of know what I'm doing after 8 mostly complete playthroughs. And so we got Misericord that we don't need, Crescent Moon Axe that we don't need, and Iron Whetblade that we most definitely need. Didn't need to go out there and kill that lad, but just felt like it really. Where's Roddy? There she is.
I see.
Yep, we're here for yet more spirit tuning, my dear. 14k now for level 10. That's cool, we can do that. There we go, level 10, t'other Wes. Now let's have a look at some Ashes of War, shall we?
Oh, Smith, now.
What might we want? Well, what have we got? Oh, we still only actually got one of our axes up to 25. I thought they were both up to 25. I guess we still need another dragon smithing stone from somewhere. Boo. Lightning ram? That could be fun. Just rolling around like a little lightning ball. Hoarfrost Stomp. I hear that's pretty OP all round. But then the boss isn't really standing still, is he? Lightning Slash. It'd be nice if it could tell us what they do. There we go. So you can get it to say what it does. Call down lightning bolt into the arm and swing down to create a shock, and then you get to keep the lightning for a while. That's kind of cool. I mean, the lightning ram Could just be fun in general. I don't know how useful it'll be against Malekith, but yeah, why not? Now we're kind of out of time to fight him again at this point. What's up, Roger? Oh, we got your Leicester now, have we? That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I feel if we could trap people in the corner with that, that could be very fun indeed. But for now, we're out of time. But next time, Malekith, with our rolly ball attacks and our other wares, we're coming for you.